Hey Tim, how you doing? This is Bree. I wanted to quickly just show you some of the things we can do and some of the things we do in web builds to really help you rank and actually bring in some more services. Some of these tips are things you could actually do on your own if you so choose to, and things you should be looking out for when getting a web redesign and rebuild. So I wanted to start by going through your current website now. It looks pretty good. I've got some important features here about you guys. Um, this is nicely designed. I mean, this could use a little work here. We got a nice video, perfect. Refer a friend, an update for COVID. Okay, some pictures. A counter, awesome. Latest projects, right? So it's not too bad. There are certain things that I might redesign, but it's not too bad here. This actually isn't too bad of a site. The one thing I am noticing is that I don't think there's quite enough content on here. So typically you want about 1,500 words on your home page. You do have a blog, so that does make up for the lack of content a little bit, but let me explain why that is. So you typically want a minimum of 1,500 words for two reasons, and the first one being for Google. They have crawlers and they're coming through your homepage. They're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. Also, the more content you have on here, the more Google is going to think you're an expert. In addition to that, you want to beat out your competitors. So if they have like 1,000 words on their homepage, then you're going to want to have 1,500 and so forth. In this content, you want keywords, and that's the next big issue I'm really seeing on your website. So if someone is searching for, let's say, painters, Rocklin, California, and you have painters, Rocklin, California on your website, multiple places, you're going to be really relevant for that search, right? Google's going to see it right on your website and be like, oh, they are obviously painters in Rocklin, California. You really want those keywords littered throughout your website. That's a huge thing, and I really haven't seen any while I've been looking through here. Okay. Let's say we went to a Google search for painters, Rocklin, California. So this is called the Map Pack, and the top 3 listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find and they're listed right away. Obviously, you're in 3rd here, and that is awesome, great work. Just a couple tips to get yourself up to the top here. Make sure your profile is entirely filled out. Hours, holidays, business description filled out to the most possible extent. In addition to that, you want to have one of those keywords, so let's say painters Rocklin, California, actually in your business description. And then lastly, put your name, address, and phone number in as many directories like Yelp as you can, and this will help you get up to the top. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same things apply. You want to be listed on the front page and really within these top 3 positions so that people are going to find you. Let's take a look at this first. I mean, this is Yelp, but I don't really care about Yelp. Let's take a look at this first local guy, Rocklin Painting. Obviously, his name is really making it easy for him to rank because that's a keyword, right? It's very relevant to the search. Let's take a look at their website. Okay, not too bad. There's actually not a whole lot of text on here, so you are at least beating them out content-wise. But let's talk about why they were ranking. So this is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what you're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. These numbers are really important to where you fall in the Google search results. A UR rating is essentially a trust rating, so how trustworthy is your website to Google. And DR is essentially a power rating, so how powerful is your website in Google's eyes. These numbers are generally raised by backlinks. We can see that they have 49 backlinks. And really all this is just a call out from another website. Let's say there was a blog website and they wrote an article about painters, and they listed your website URL as a company they recommended. That would be giving you 1 backlink, okay? Lastly, I want to talk about organic keywords. These are the keywords within the content that I was talking about before. For example, Rocklin painting. There's approximately 40 people who Google this a month. Now I know that is their name. Rocklin painters. There's approximately 40 people who Google this a month. Right, so there's pretty decent amount of people searching for just Rocklin. Now I know you guys offer tons of services, and I'm sure Rocklin's not the only area you serve. So there's quite a few people searching, and you can see why it's so important to have these keywords on your website and to start ranking for them. If we look at your website's ratings, we can see your ratings are actually much better than theirs, right? You have a pretty good UR, a good DR, although there's a bit of a gap between the two. You want these numbers to be as close together as possible. We can see you have 870 backlinks and you have quite a few organic keywords. However, the issue is that it's for keywords that aren't super relevant to you guys, right? Modern stucco house colors, that's awesome. However, the issue here is someone Googling this might not be local to you. So you want people that are local to you searching. You want to focus on those keywords first. And when you rank for all of the local ones, then you can start to focus on these ones that are less local. So if we scroll down, let's see if we can find any local ones. Actually not seeing any as I'm just browsing here. Let's see, Rocklin painting, you're in approximately 12th place, which is roughly the second page of Google. Rocklin painters, same thing, you're on roughly the second page of Google. So there's not a whole lot of these keywords that you're showing up for that are local to you and really relevant. That would be my next step. I hope that this was helpful for you. We can discuss anything you're interested in. We can definitely do web builds. That is very much something we do. We do web design, web development, and we help you to bring in more customers. I hope that this was helpful for you, and I look forward to hearing your feedback. Have a great day.